Hi everyone, it's Artis and Dan from Man Carpentry. We've got something to show you. We've discovered another few issues. That a steel which sits on an outside wall hasn't got a padstone or lintel under any kind. It's been packed with composite slate or tile. So yeah, that's one thing we discovered. And then because of that we thought we're better off checking what the other end is like, because all this floor was covered, as you remember from our previous videos. So we've taken up the floor and we had a look inside here with the flooring on, because we had some area open, and what we found, which was obvious, that the steel is sitting on a wooden plate. It's no padstone or anything. Then we started digging further and we found this other end of fridge beam is sitting on a batten again. So as you can see, we've sorted them bits out. They've been plugged in, so we start checking, and the same story is with this end as well. Just a double batten. Then what else? There's the other end of the trimmer, which has been done same manner. Just a two bands. Well, theoretically this could be packed up with 4x2, because that is not fridge beam, that's just wood trimmer. So theoretically that isn't as bad, but the fact is the fact. And then we got discovered a floating steel, which on this job seems to be the way he was working. So if I show you, this end, well, first of all, it's picked up with timber, which it shouldn't be, as it's steel. It should be a padstone, or well, yeah, padstone, or a lintel at minimum, or something out of concrete, not a timber 4x2 under it. And then if we go to the other end, it's actually not packed at all. How good is that? And it's short, as it would need to be over that plate. So, well, yeah, you can see he's bolted it. He's done some effort, but obviously it's not how it should be. And then we discovered, after cleaning this area out, taking installation out, that have a look at this fridge beam. How lovely is that? Never do that, obviously. A favourite way of packing batten. This on a plan showed has been one fridge beam going across. One end is picked on that end steel, another end should have been picked up and was that steel. And the problem being, I think, was that he couldn't be asked or didn't know how to get over that problem. There's two ceiling levels, so what he should have done is cut it down, supported that ceiling, put jiffy joist hangers on and hanged it off that, and maybe have a triple instead of double, double joist, because or double trimmer, because obviously more weight going onto it. And then all this, that is actually, that steel is not in a plan, so obviously he's done it because he, you know, he thought that that's gonna work, but that's obviously not the way of doing it. Well, at least if you do something like that, put at least packer. There's no packer, nothing. It's just in air. Yeah, so that's another discovery we made, which we're gonna have to put right. And then on the other end, as he likes cutting the structural work in half, we've discovered today that he's cut through that fridge beam as well. As you can see, he has put joist hanger on one end, so that piece, that's half, which goes into the side of the fridge beam, and he should have done the same on this side. So he should have had double joist hanger there and go on this side and pin it on there, but he hasn't done it. So that's another. So we call him the floating chippy. He's got everything in floating. Everything floats for him. So this is another lovely nogging to pick up the floor. Have a look at that. So this should have been up against there, the same as the other side. So if I were doing it, I would put extra timber on this side, knowing that I've got to join the floor and other bits and pieces. So yeah, and also we got problem of floors being different levels. So that floor is about 10-15 millimeters lower than this floor, so there's quite a dip in it, but I think that's the least of problems what we have. So we have finished bolting up, making good to what we could, mostly making as good as possible of what we had. So it's all bolted, restraints in, up at the top everything's bolted together. So we have re-trimmed everything, all the trim is bolted as well. So yeah, all that has been done. Here, dome as well. We replaced the side, if you remember, that was with the big gap at the end. Very bad mite on that end there was. So we've replaced this roof rafter in one piece, going down to that steel. So that's been there. We have done bolting up here, and we have changed, we've done all the uprights from the fridge beam going up to the underside of the trimmer on the top. We've put all the restraint straps, so everything is strapped to rafters and so on, so nothing should move now. So we've done all the straps. So all the straps are done, bolts are done. So this is basically done. We've done the ventilation as well, but that's all open up. So this part is kind of done. Then that is nearly done as well. That is nearly done. All bolted up. We're creating another stud wall behind, because we got steel to get over here. So we're just creating that. And we'll be doing that end as well, closing in. So this is gonna have a high ceiling in this area. So yeah, so we're getting there. But luckily we decided to check what's been done there, considering that nothing's been done correctly. We thought we'd check, and yeah, luckily we did. So we found out that we got sort out that area, that steel, and yeah, and that beam there. So obviously mess as well, which we will never leave. We would clean everything before we put new stuff in. So I just thought I will show you so you see how it should be and how it shouldn't be basically done. So we'll just clean that out, and yeah, we'll catch up with you later, show you what we've done and how it should look like, more or less, because obviously some things we can't put completely right because it would mean too much work and too much money, obviously, which customer doesn't have. Customer has lost a lot of money already because we're ripping stuff up and redoing things twice basically. So we're trying to turn it all safely, in a safe manner, so it can be lived in safely and there wouldn't be structural issues at least. Okay, it might not be the prettiest, but at least it will be structurally safe. So yeah, well, we'll catch up with you later. Hope you enjoy it.